the founding of companies. And yeah, we have several student associations and some interdisciplinary lecture series, which can stimulate also creativity and entrepreneurship. Yeah. I'm not sure what is this.
MOOC.
What's the
massive
Like the open course, massive online course.
And this is just an example which is offered by the TU9, which are the 9 large technical universities in Germany.
So you have alliance?
And they talk just about German engineering, about different disciplines, approaches, and so it's also an idea to stimulate exchange and creativity within and between the disciplines.
Do you really offer the MOOC courses in your university yet?
Actually, I just so far know about this one.
Yeah, also this is very hostile. Only one.
Okay. Is the MOOC at TU9 a platform? Or just a project?
I think it's a project for the moment about, and it's this special course about German engineering. And so lecturers from these 9 universities give lectures, give talks about
the
special, about their ideas, about their problems, about their discipline.
Oh, great.
Yeah, there's some alliance with these 9 universities, so the ones with the...
So you have 9 TU universities.
The technical universities, yeah. And they work quite reasonably together, sometimes. Most of the time.
Most of the time cooperate, but sometimes compete.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and maybe a final thing, these industrial professors we have here at our graduate school, of course, they also support the contact to the industry.
Excuse me, industrial professor mean they are also professor, but in different setting?
No, they are in the company. Yeah, they get their money from the company, and then they get some additional money, 20% of the salary, on top. To work also here in the graduate school, for 1 day per week, typically. 1 or 2 days per week.
So in some years, can they change to academic professor in university?
Sorry, I did not.
I mean, after some year, can this kind of industrial professor can change to academic professor in university?
Ah, okay. Yeah, this can happen. It can be a platform to get some professorship.
Actually, it happened. We had one.
For instance, all of you come from industrial professor before you come into university?
No,
not really.
This depends on the discipline. For instance, when you look at the professors in mathematics, nobody was in industry.
Oh, I see. Okay.
When you look at the professors in mechanical engineering, most of them come from industry.
Okay.
Not all of them.
Yes,
Me, for instance, I'm in mechanical engineering, but have not worked in the industry.
I think this is
but I'm an exception.
This is a very good system in Germany.
Yeah, I think it's...
You can post a very good industrial experience before you come into university.
That's important, For some disciplines, it's very important to have this experience from industry.
For example, looking at the universities of applied science, the second system of universities in Germany, you have to be in industry for several years. Before,
at least 3 years,
before it's possible to become a professor at these universities. So there's a strong link to this.
In Taiwan, so far we don't have this kind of excellent system.
I think this was our last slide, yes? Okay. So I hope we could give some keywords for some further discussion. We already discussed it during the presentation. So when you have further questions, things you would like to know course, we have a lot of time.
This field is a new one in computer science or maybe?
No,
I
it's
know, yeah.
The field is, it's a new field, definitely, and it's an important field. I think one is recognized that this computational engineering is a key technology for the future, definitely. Also in USA, Japan, and many other countries, there are activities. And yeah, the question was how to organize this, as I said, and we decided to do it in this graduate school as one step, but also with this study center to begin early, because we think that it's not enough when we to be successful in this field, when we take a mathematician after the master and then learn the other things of computer science and engineering. Better is to start at the beginning, in the bachelor, that they have these three aspects from the beginning on, and I think this was quite successful because these people are very good for us here at the university to do PhD and the research, but also the industry like them very much. So they don't have any problem to find a job if they are reasonably good at it, I would say.
From your slide, it seems that most of your application is focused on engineering, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
everything is engineering.
Don't you do the research of the computer application in science or biology besides engineering?
It's also very important, this simulation technology in these fields, but because we are not that strong, I would say, here at Darmstadt, for instance, in biology or medicine. Medicine is very important. We even don't have any medicine here, so we are not focusing on these subjects. So this, Heidelberg, for instance, is a famous place for computer simulations in biology and medicine. So there are better places than Darmstadt for this kind of activities, but also very, very important.
I have a question about the internship. So during the 20-week internship or the 6-week internship, should students go to the company full time?
Before they start a study?
When students take the internship program, should they stay at the company in full time? Yes. So what about
full time? Okay. Not typically, yes. It's a full time job.
Are they paid?
Will they be paid by the company?
It differs from company to company how much it is. There is no general payment.
Okay.
Typically, they get some money for the living costs. When the student is from Darmstadt and the company is in Hamburg.
So should the student look for the company by themselves?
Yeah, they have to.
They have to.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if they can find anyone?
Sorry?
What if they cannot find any internship?
Yeah, we have some support for this. Of course, we have some list of companies where we know they take students, and students come and look at this list, and then they have to apply.
Apply, so interview, and they hire.
To an interview, and then typically, it works somehow. Yeah. It was a problem, I would say, 10 years ago to find a place, but at the moment it's not really a problem.
Okay.
So industry is very happy to take the students. It's in the early stage of the studies, even before the studies, and the companies can create some relationship to the students, and maybe after the study he come back and he or she.
Okay. So what will a student come out after the internship? A report or something?
Yeah, they have to provide a report.
A report, a certificate from the company?
A certificate from the company also, yeah.
Okay.
And then yeah, somebody looks at it and decides, okay, it's fulfilled.
So I mean, for a student, he or she needs to take the internship for any of his free time, not the semester time, right?
Yeah, it should be in the free time. Yeah.
Or should?
Typically, a part of the internship is done even before they start the bachelor.
Before?
Before.
Yeah. This basic internship is done before 6 weeks or 8 weeks maybe.
So that's a
And then in
requirement.
Before the
the
bachelor or the master?
before the bachelor.
Before the bachelor.
Yeah.
After high school.
After high school. Yeah.
Already?
So
Yeah,
that's,
there's some. It's in Germany. The system is like there's some gap. The high school typically ends in every April. Yeah, and the university starts in October.
so yes.
So it's really half a year, and that's a good time for doing this. Yeah.
So it is required a condition for admission to the university. I mean, they have to have the internship
No, they can do it also afterwards.
afterwards.
It's also possible.
Oh, okay.
But then, yeah, it's not that easy because they have the lectures and not that much time.
Huh?
So it's,
So they need to finish the program before they can graduate, right?
yeah, yeah,
It's a compulsory.
yeah, yeah.
Wonderful.
Usually, graduate students take the internship in last year or, I mean, usually your student, graduate student, take the internship in last semester or last year or any time.
Typically, in between the semesters,
The semester.
between the winter and summer semester,
okay.
we have 8 weeks time.
I see.
Not completely free, but mostly free. There are some examinations, and even in between the summer and winter, we have 12 months. Yeah. And in this time, they can do these internships.
So at that time, they don't have a course, right? They don't have a course in school.
It's
Course,
vacation,
I mean,
it's 放假
it's on work.
Yeah.
It's on their vocation.
free time.
Free
Not-
time.
it's
They
not-
don't have courses, but examinations. They can be
Okay.
in the free time.
So can a student take an internship in company A for 4 weeks and in company B for 6 weeks, and in other companies anyway, he needs to get an internship of 20 weeks in total before he graduates, right?
Yeah, it's possible. It's not typical that that's different companies, but in principle, it would be possible. Yeah.
Okay.
It's recommended that there should be at least for 4 weeks in one company.
Oh.
So that's of use for the student and for the company, because if you be there for
Yeah,
only 2 weeks,
to have a really establish some relationship.
that's too short.
Typically, they stay in one company. That's
Learn.
the easiest for the students and also the best for the company. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So do you have something like a rule or guideline or principle set up by your graduate school?
Not for these
For
internships.
document, yes. For internship,
Not. This is a matter of the faculties. Yeah. Each faculty, they have their principles and rules. Yeah.
It depends on faculty.
Yeah. Because it's earlier in the bachelor, so it's not affected here by the graduate school.
How about the project funds? Where do they get the money for their projects?
For the research projects,
Yes,
I mean,
design or research projects.
this is so this depends. So a big source of money is the German Research Foundation. Yeah. Yeah, that's
So
typically
they have to apply for it.
we have to apply for, and typically we get the money for basic research from this organization. And then that's for basic research.
Yes.
And then we have several possibilities for more applied research. You can go directly to the company. This is also a very popular, especially in mechanical engineering, to have direct contracts with companies.
Okay.
And then we have some intermediate things. Our Ministry of
Economics.
Of economics, they from time to time they set up some programs for special topics and put a lot of money inside, and then we can apply. One can apply together with a company. And a third big source of money is the European Union.
Okay.
There's also necessary to have some company inside the consortium. Yeah, these are the three biggest